Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. In this video today, we have a new offering from Nitecore that I'm very excited to share with you. This is the TIP3. Let's get this on the bench and take a closer look. I'm so excited to share this one with you guys. So here we're taking a look at the package from Nitecore. This is the TIP3, multiple color temperatures, metallic keychain light. This one has a maximum brightness of 720 lumens. On the side of the package you can see again 720 lumens, 92 meters of throw, 2,117 on the candela. It's impact resistant down to 2 meters and IPX4 water resistant. On the other side of the package you can see the accessories that are included. You get a key clasp, USB-C charging cable, and a clip. As you can see, they offer this in 3 different colors. You can get the cobalt blue, the orange, or the classic black. And then on the back there's a little diagram showing the light. There is some contact information for Nitecore as well as a QR code if you wish to scan that. So let's go ahead and open this up. There's nothing left in the box. You can see it comes packaged very well. There is the light right there. We're going to just pull that out. We'll set that back and we'll take a quick look at the user manual. We're going to breeze through this pretty quickly. There's some features. There's some English directions right there. Very neat. So if this is any information that you're looking for, feel free to hit that pause button. This talks about the advanced temperature regulation, power indicators, and then if we come over here there's some specifications and then the technical data of the light. Talks about the warranty. There's the product overview. Very simple. The next thing that we see here is this little card. You can find them on Facebook if you scan those QR codes. On the back there is the warranty information, and then of course we have some safety information here right there in English in case anybody wants to pause and read the safety information. It's right there. We do have a USB-A to USB-C charging cable that comes with the light, and that's everything that's included with this light. Right here on the side of the light you can see the little rubber charge port cover. You would take that off and plug in your USB-C cord and it will charge this light. It'll show these indicators flashing, and then when all 4 of them are solid the light is fully charged. Now as you can see here, this is a nice looking flashlight. Very cool. I like the little carabiner, if you will, right there, so you could put it wherever you want. I like the orange color. This pocket clip does come off, so you could pull it off and you can actually change the orientation. So if you want it a little bit different, you can absolutely do that. There's 2 different spots here. You can see the depressed areas where you can put the pocket clip. So you could put it like this or like this. So we're going to go ahead and do it the standard way, the way that it comes, just like this. Now this light has a lockout function, so it's going to come locked. As you see the little red indicator right there when I push the button, I have it in lockout mode. So to unlock it, we're just going to push and hold both buttons until the light comes on. And then we could push the power button and turn it off. Now operating this light is extremely simple. You have 2 buttons. You have a power button and you have a mode button. So to turn the light on, you just push the power button. The light comes on, and if you want to cycle through the different modes, you just bring your thumb up to this mode button and you can push that and cycle through the different modes of operation. So it's very nice. So you have ultra low, you've got low, you've got medium, you've got high, and if you push and hold the mode button, you'll get turbo. So it's very simple to operate this light. So again, push the power button on. You can see that the light has a memory. It remembers high. So we're going to start by looking at ultra low. This is 1 lumen for 160 hours of runtime. This puts out 6 meters of throw and 9 on the candela. Push the button again, you'll get up to low. This is 15 lumens for 16 hours, 14 meters of throw, 55 candela. Push it again, we're going to cycle up to medium, 65 lumens for 6 hours of runtime. You can get 32 meters of throw out of this medium setting and 260 on the candela. Now the highest setting that we can get to is high, and that's without pushing and holding and going to turbo. So we're on high, 220 lumens for an hour and 45 minutes. We get 57 meters of throw and 830 candela. Now if I long press the mode button, we'll go from high to turbo. That's a momentary thing. You get 720 lumens, 92 meters of throw, and 2,117 on the candela. When you let up off that, it's going back to the last mode that was accessed, which in our case is high. So again, operating this light is extremely simple. So right now we're on ultra low. If we want turbo, we can access turbo from ultra low. And then when we let up, look at what happens. It goes right back to the mode that you were on. So turbo is a temporary thing. It's a momentary only thing. I can feel the heat from it too coming onto my hand. That's how you operate this light. It's extremely simple. When you're done, you just push the power button and that's it. Now this light does have 2 different lockout modes that I want to talk about. It has what they call semi-lockout and it has full lockout. And I'll talk about the differences as I do this. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to turn the light on. Once the light is on, you're going to push this power button and hold it, and then you'll watch for this little lock indicator. Right now the light is on. That lock indicator will flash once, and if it flashes twice, then you're on the full lockout mode. If it flashes once, you're on semi-lockout mode. So let's take a look at that. So let's push and hold. You see one flash there. We are now in semi-lockout. Now what that means is the light won't turn on, but you can access turbo momentarily. Okay, so now if you want to unlock the light, you'll push and hold both buttons, and you're just doing that until the light comes on. Now if you want to go to the full lockout mode, I'll show you that now. So the light is on, you're going to push and hold, and you're going to wait until you see 2 flashes. So right now there's 1, there's 2 flashes. You saw that, right? So once you have 2 flashes, this light is completely locked out, including you do not have access to the momentary turbo by pushing the mode switch. You don't. So it's completely locked out. Full lockout would be a good setting to put the light on when you're going to put it in a backpack and go on your hike. But semi-lockout would be good if you're going to be wanting to maybe put it in your pack for quick access, and maybe you see something, hear something, and you want to pull it out quickly, or maybe it's in your pocket and you don't want it coming on all the time. You can do it with using semi-lockout. Again, to unlock the light, you're just going to push and hold both buttons until the light comes on. So as you can see there, the light is on. And let me show you one more quick time how to get to semi-lockout. We're just going to push and hold until we see 1 flash. That gives us the option to come up to this other button and push and hold it for a momentary turbo. That is just absolutely fantastic. I like that. We're going to just unlock it now, as you can see here. And then once the light's unlocked, you can go through the modes as normal. My personal opinion, I like the semi-lockout very much, but I also love the fact that they give you full lockout as well. So when you turn this light on, you can see these 4 little power level indicators. The first one lit up is telling us that we're between 10 and 25%. Right there, that first one. If you see 2 of them lit up, you're between 25 and 50%. If you see 3 of them, 50 to 75%, and if you see all 4 of them lit up like you do here, we're between 75 and 100%. Now, in the event that you see only one of these light up and it's flashing, it's telling us that our battery life is below 10%. That is just absolutely wonderful. Now let's talk about the dimensions of this light briefly. We are looking at 62 millimeters long. That is 2.44 inches. The width of the light is 26 millimeters or 1.02 inches. And the height of the light is 15 millimeters or 0.59 of an inch. It weighs 30 grams or 1.06 ounces. Again, it's USB-C rechargeable. There's a little 650 milliamp hour lithium ion battery in there. When you plug in your USB-C, it takes about an hour and a half to charge this light because you'll be charging at 5 volt 2 amp. This is just a fantastic light. Impact resistant, like I said, down to 2 meters, and IPX4 water resistant, so it can handle light rains and things like that. Now, one of my favorite features about the Nitecore TIP3 is it gives us the ability to switch between 3 different color temperatures. We can choose warm light, natural white, or cool white light. And it's extremely simple to switch between 3. To get started, we'll go ahead and turn the light on. I'll bump it up to low so you can see it a little bit better. And when we want to switch color profiles, we just push and hold both buttons down. Now watch on my hand, the tone of the light will change. There it is. You see how we're switching through the 3 different color temperatures of light? This is absolutely fantastic. When we get to the color that we like, we just let up on the buttons, and as you can see, the light is now on that color temperature. So that is fantastic. And the cool thing about this light is it will remember, if you turn the light off, it'll remember what color temperature you were on. So that is a fantastic feature that they have on this light. Okay, here we are on the ultra low. This is 1 lumen for 160 hours. This is a good setting for a long time. 160 hours, that's what, 24, 48, 72? That's a long time. That's a lot of days of runtime out of this setting. If we push the mode button, we'll jump up to low. This is 15 lumens for 16 hours, giving us 14 meters of throw. This is good if you're wanting to walk a dog or go around camp or take the trash to the dumpster. This is a good setting. Push it again. We're going to bump up to medium. 65 lumens for 6 hours of runtime. That is just fantastic. Push it again. We're going to go up to high. 220 lumens. That's a lot of light for an hour and 45 minutes. We get 57 meters of throw out of this setting. Now if I push and hold the mode switch, we'll jump on up to turbo. This is 720 lumens. This is momentary only, so as long as we're holding that button down, we're going to get that 92 meters of throw, 2,117 candela. When we let off the switch, it goes back to high, and that is fantastic. So hopefully you enjoyed those night shots out of this Nitecore TIP3. This thing is wonderful. I like this. Let's go ahead and cycle through the modes one more time. There's the ultra low, low, medium, high, and lastly, turbo. Turn the power button and the light will turn off. Well folks, that's about all I have for you today on this video. Taking a look at this Nitecore TIP3. I think this keychain light is absolutely fantastic. The runtime is good. The amount of light that you can get out of such a small package is very, very nice. I like that. I love the fact that it has 2 different lockout modes as I described in this video. Semi-lockout for when you want quick momentary access to turbo, and full lockout when you're going to put it in a bag, go on a hike, and you don't want the light coming on at all. You want to conserve your battery life for when you arrive at wherever you're going. Full lockout mode is fantastic for that. I like this light. I love the color. I do wish that they could improve the IPX rating maybe up to 7, maybe 6. That would be nice. 7 would be pretty cool, or better. That would be nice. I don't know what keeps it down to IPX4 water resistant, but a waterproof rating of 7 or higher would be really nice. This is a fantastic light. I like the power level indicators. This thing is easy to operate. It's just as simple as turning it on and cycling through the modes. Just 2 different switches. A monkey could figure out how to use this light. So if you're one of those people that has trouble going through flashlights because you don't know how to use them, this is a good one. It's easy to operate. Just push and hold, you get to that momentary turbo, and that is bright. It has a memory, so it'll remember the last mode that you accessed prior to turbo. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in this, I will put a link down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. I hope each and every one of you out there has a beautiful day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now, everybody.